Jellyfin is great. It's an open source software. It's for streaming your own media that you own from your own computer. Um, and I totally bought all of my media. Like everything you see on here, I bought all of it, right? And burned it to USB. No, it's pirated. It's all pirated. I had a lot of issues setting up Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z because something called Metadata Manager was convinced that they were the same show, and they did end up being the answer that I just needed to come here because I did not know about the Metadata Manager for a while and identify them, but I got my phone, my wife's phone here, so we can look at our baby pictures from our TV. It's cool. The music I'm listening to right now has been from my own computer, and it's all on an external drive. So setting it up with an external drive was quite difficult. I had to give it all kinds of weird file permissions. Sure. Out. Sure. Oh. What? Okay, anyway. Giving it file permissions was a little tricky, but basically I told my computer that Jellyfin owns my hard drive, which is a little... it was a lot. I gave it all the permissions, and it was overkill. I probably didn't need to do that, but it fixed my issue. So Jellyfin was able to read the media on that drive. But yeah, there's so much freedom in that. You have all of your pirated shit all in one place with a cool UI, and it's great. I got 54 series, 313 movies, lots of songs, and yep. You got all these cool things about I have a plugin that'll download subtitles and fill in my missing gaps from subtitles.org or something like that. Where's that at? I'm not gonna click it because it has my login credentials. It probably wouldn't show it, but yeah, you just log in to shit. There's directions for it. You hit settings, and that website itself only lets you download like 50 subtitles at once. So I've been doing this for a while. It's gonna take a while to get subtitles for my many shows because it doesn't download per series, it downloads per episode. But eventually I'll have all the subtitles, which is great. I'm also running Fedora Linux, which is great. I don't have NeoFets, I have FastFetch, I think. Yeah. I think this is the gay one. It lets you do the gay colors, and I love that. I could be thinking of a different one. Fedora has been nice to me, except it crashes sometimes, and that's usually when I'm doing a bunch of stuff with either torrenting or compiling a software, and then I'm also trying to use the browser, and I've had the browser crash, and that crash led to I need to do a hard reset, and that's been annoying. I haven't had that happen with another operating system before. That was definitely something that started with Fedora. But I was using Pop! OS forever, and the reason I left it is because I want to keep using GNOME. I love GNOME a lot. You got all these plugins. This is called RunCat. These ones up here measure like how much data is coming in and out. It seems pretty low for live streaming, right? Temperature of the PC. Am I still streaming? Yeah. I used to flip out at this. I'm like 62 Celsius. That's fucking hot. But I looked it up, and I think as long as you're under 75, that's expected for a running PC. And all of this is actually just a laptop. I'm doing so much with one laptop that I bought 6 years ago, and I love that. I only had 8 gigs of RAM, and I stole another stick from my wife's dead laptop, so I'm up to 16, and it's got everything I ever needed. This is funny. You can see my external hard drive I use for my media is full. I don't want to do any more data on here at all. You actually probably want to be below 95 or even below 90. So that's high. That can reduce the lifespan of the drive. My main drive for my PC is only half a terabyte, I think. Yeah, half a terabyte, and that's not that much. So I'm going to be interested in expanding my external drive. This is too loud. I bet this is all too loud. But anyway, I might use this as my channel introduction to both Twitch and YouTube. I plan on streaming to both. YouTube, I don't really see a way to pick your category. I'll probably talk about aliases because I like aliases. There's a way to set them up to have permanent ones. A lot of these are the pre-built ones that just do color coding and stuff. But I made these two, which if I do T-start, oh shit, it just removed my, it just updated Jellyfin, so my music's gonna turn off, maybe. Yeah, so I made these two, T-start, and T-stop, and it's for torrenting. When I run a torrent, I turn off Jellyfin, I connect my VPN, and I turn on the kill switch so there's no leakage. And then when I'm done torrenting, I turn on Jellyfin, I turn off the kill switch, disconnect the VPN, and kill BitTorrent because I don't want leakage. I don't want my ISP to know I'm pirating a bunch of shit. And I always turn off Jellyfin because I do worry that connecting to a VPN with a server I'm running will give anyone connected to that same node access to my Jellyfin. I don't know if that's quite how it works, and I know most of my accounts, because I have an account for my wife, I have an account for administrator, and one of my friends has an account, and I don't even let Jellyfin go external. It's like it's only LAN only. Um, but they don't have passwords. Those user accounts. You can just type in the right username, and then you're in. Only admin has a password, which is good because like someone could get on my Wi-Fi and fuck up the server and delete stuff, and I don't want that. So admin does have a strong password. But I'm glad I was able to stream for my one viewer. Um, I'll be listening to the VOD to see what volume issues I've had. This is a new microphone. I don't know if I sound great or if I sound like shit. I have a lisp and can't really fix that, but I'm happy with this. And I just like talking about Linux. And now my baby wants to play with a puzzle, so we'll be doing that. Thanks.